What was the most frustrating thing about the media when you were on the other side? When you were the press secretary, what did you find most objectionable about the media at that time?
Well, I know you're a big fan of the briefing room and how it operates. So I'm just
I
kidding.
want that removed. Removed.
Look, I think the thing that it was frustrating about the media, two things, couple things. This is a therapy session, but I'll be short. One is there is a performative nature, something I know you've talked about and everybody knows about the briefing room. And that was created by television, largely. And what it means is that if you're in the briefing room and you watch a whole briefing, which most people don't, even if they're consuming the briefing, it is extremely repetitive. So 6 people asking the same questions because they need the clip for their package, right? Are you moving the story forward? Is that hard when you're the press secretary? No. It's hard only because by question 7, you're annoyed, and then you can't be annoyed. You have to be. That is a challenge. The twisting yourself into pretzels in order to seem equal and balanced is driving me up the wall currently. The third thing is, I think the responsibility of a press secretary, whether in the White House or anywhere, is to be extremely informed on the policy and the substance. That's what it is. Actually, most of the job is not edgy and it's not arguing with Peter Doocy. It is like spending, that was fun. But like it's spending hours in your office explaining the nuclear deal, explaining whatever may be happening in negotiations with Congress. That is not the sexiest part of the job, right? But that's the majority of the job. It's true for reporters, too. The best reporters who cover the White House are experts and super substantive and informed about the policies they're asking about, which is why when I was the press secretary, not to pick on Peter Doocy, we had a good relationship, but I was never concerned about answering his questions. It was when I would see like David Sanger, who's a New York Times reporter who's covered nuclear issues for 30 years in the room. And I was like, shit, He's going to have a hard question. But what I have seen happen, and I blame this on the first Trump administration, is this sort of addiction to trending, right? From some of these reporters, not all of them, there's a lot of good ones in there, where they literally would complain when I was the press secretary on background, meaning not with their name, that it was just too boring because it was returning to too many policy briefings. And it's like, welcome, everybody. That's what we do here.